For the first time since before the coronavirus pandemic began, the Wyndham Championship was allowed to host fans at 100% capacity. And last week, the dollars came rolling in at Sedgefield Country Club. WFNY News 2's Jalen Gilkey hit the links to learn more.
100% fan capacity, a star-studded field, and a first-time PGA Tour champion. Now, that sounds like the perfect recipe for this year's Wyndham Championship. And Sedgefield Country Club, as well as the entire Triad region, couldn't be more pleased with the results from last week.
Well, it was a great week. Obviously, when you have an event that's only 1 week out of the year, you have 51 weeks to anticipate it. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and just to see the fans, just to see the excitement. There were certain times when I would just kind of watch the front entrance and you could just tell, you could just feel it. You could see it out on the golf course and all of our concessions areas.
And although Bobby and his team won't have final tallies on the big bucks they brought in from the week at the Wyndham, a few numbers have come in and they're eye-popping.
We'll know some more of our attendance numbers probably in those 60 to 90-day windows as we put a cap on this year. But there's certain metrics that we look at, like merchandise sales and some concession sales. Seeing some merchandise sales compared to the year that Tiger came in 2015, which are really positive for us, that actually eclipsed that year.
And according to Powell, those merchandise and concessions numbers from this year's tournament have been some of the highest the Wyndham has ever seen.
I was there when Tiger came in, and it was crazy packed. I don't know how they matched that. That's crazy.
How was it this past weekend?
It was good. I would say it surprises me that they have had such high attendance numbers because it didn't feel more congested than it normally does. Now, granted, I was there on Saturday. Maybe Sunday was just like, you know, a day that really went off, or Thursday or Friday, but it didn't feel like it was more people.
So compared to last year when there were certain COVID restrictions or, you know, precautions, compared to this year, it still felt like a big party.
It felt like there were more people than last year, but not a typical year.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and it didn't feel, you know how you didn't feel like you were walking like this down fairway or the sides of the fairways to get to where you needed to be. I could get to where I wanted to go with no trouble at all. In fact, I agree with you. I was kind of surprised at the numbers.
And I as well was like surprised because I know Tiger is the biggest name in golf, and I know that year in 2015 it was jam-packed. But I'm just glad that we were able to have full capacity once again. We were able to be out there and enjoy ourselves, enjoy the golf, and enjoy the weather when it was perfect.
When it worked.
When it worked.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the Wyndham if there wasn't a weather delay.
No, that's always. I went into the building where the PGA meteorologist is. His name's Stuart Williams, and he's actually from the Triad. But he travels all over the PGA. He let me go in there and watch their lightning tracking, and it was pretty amazing. They have it down to a system where they send out the warnings when lightning is within a certain distance.
You could do a story on that next year.
I've done him before. I thought, well, I don't know if I should do it again. But it's really interesting to watch that system. He's got a walkie-talkie that goes straight to the PGA when he tells them what's going on.